Today we're going to be talking about fashion, do this, not that, and things I want to say before I get into this video. First of all, I hate disclaimers. I think they're annoying. I keep talking about how I want to stop talking so much, but these are obviously my opinions, and I feel like if you're just somebody who's like questioning these kind of things, like should I do this or should I do that, refer to this video. If you already have an opinion of why you like the other one, amazing. I love when not only people who watch my channel, just like people in general have different opinions than me. That's what makes things fun. I like when you totally disagree with what I say, and I like when I totally disagree with what you say. Secondly, I finally figured out how to turn off the like blurring filter on this camera. So it might be jarring, first of all, because I'm not like this smooth little porcelain doll anymore. Second of all, it might be jarring because I didn't do my makeup today. A lie, I did my makeup. I looked so jarring. I took it all off. Third of all, why I might look horrible or just not horrible, I might look different, is because I got my wisdom teeth out 4 days ago. It doesn't maybe look like I have a swollen face, but I can feel that I'm still pretty swollen right down there. So my face is just like a little bit different where it's throwing me off and I feel like I just look very strange. Lots of things are going on right now. Let's just get into it. Well, one more thing. Before we get into this video, I want to say thank you so much to Parade. We'll talk about them later. You guys already know I love parades, so not a big surprise. First thing is something we talked about in my last video. Sparked a lot of debate, which I like. It's fun. I called it Dalmatian print, quite honestly, because I don't even know the difference between cheetah and leopard. I can put them on screen now. Cheetah, leopard, and I still frankly don't know. I won't know until I start editing this video and researching to find the images. I don't care if you like cheetah or leopard print or whatever you want to call it. I just don't like this print. So if you're gonna go for a cheetah print, go for something more like this. And like even that Dalmatian print that I keep saying can work in a fur jacket because the fur is kind of like this, like it's all mixed up. But that like Dalmatian print just triggers something in me that is so like 2019, 2020. So staying to a more true leopard cheetah print. I'm using them interchangeably because I still don't know, opposed to that. A fur jacket, you can get away with a lot more of like that Dalmatian-y pattern. Like when it's just a pattern on like, say like a cotton skirt or a silk, a satin, especially a satin. Stay away from that like Dalmatian-y and go for more of a true cheetah or leopard print, whichever one it is. I think it's just a lot more timeless. It's not as much of like a sign of the times. I've had my little cheetah jacket. I wore it here so I can actually grab it. Not on purpose for this video. I just wear it all the time. My little cheetah jacket that is actually from Target, which I told that story already in my last video. Like look, it's a New Day. That's like the Target brand. This couldn't have been more than like, I'm gonna say not more than like $40. And it is so cute. I've worn it since like 2018 when I got it, and I know that that's like a trend right now is cheetah print. So if you're looking for something cat print, go for something more like this instead of that. Again, a preference, but I think it's just easier to style. Next, random that this is like something that I noticed, but joggers. Brandon actually gets upset when I even call these kind of pants joggers. I have them on right now. I don't have socks on though. Brandon doesn't like when I call these pants, but I think they are joggers. I think going for a jogger that is just like an elastic bottom instead of something that's tapered will really make your outfits look better if you're trying to like, not even like dress up a jogger, but maybe you look at, I remember so many pictures of like Hailey Bieber wearing joggers and like a blazer. You're like, when I put my joggers on, it just doesn't look like that. For a jogger with an elastic waist or elastic ankle at the bottom instead of something tapered with like kind of a thicker seam at the bottom, it'll make the world of a difference. And then this kind of goes with like any pants. It doesn't have to be sweatpants, any jogger pant. When I think of like even my Peachy Den Mimis, those have like the elastic bottom you can tighten and release. I have that with like a pair of cargos that I think is really cute when I tighten the bottom or, you know, wear them released. Yeah, if you're like looking for a pair of cargos even, don't go for a tapered one. Even if it's a jogger, go for just like an elastic bottom, straight like elastic button. You know, some of the stuff might be like, duh, but some people like don't think of these things or like don't look at them so crazily and just need to hear it flat out. That's what I'm here for, because I overthink all these fashion things. Next we have Sherpa. I actually like Sherpa. This is like another thing is like, is Sherpa and fleece the same thing? Is it interchangeable? Not really. Sherpa and fleece are kind of different. Sometimes there's like that middle ground where they do like overlap, I feel like. So with Sherpa, I think if you're gonna wear something like a Sherpa pullover, zip up, whatever, look for it to be a little bit more like gorp, campy-esque, instead of, and camping as like you're going out in a tent, not camp. Instead of, what's a better word to say it? Instead of like I want to say like Amazon chic instead of beige, where it's that like boucle type of material where the people who have it all over their house, which is fine. If you want to look a little bit more fashionable, I say, yeah, wearing it in a little bit more of like an outdoorsy type way. But I do like Sherpa, and it does keep you super warm, Sherpa or fleece. I like it in different colors most of the time. I do have one that leans a little bit more towards this like beige mom aesthetic, and it was from H&M. I really don't reach for it anymore, and I was so obsessed with it when I was like pregnant and newly gave birth, which is so weird. But I have like a plaid one that I like so much better, like just Sherpa with a little bit more color, pattern, so much cooler. And there's so many good ones out there. I'm talking a bit too much. We're not my teeth are hurting. But this is a pretty quick video. Next thing, and I don't know if this is just like really personal preference or we saw too much of it or what, because I used to really like these, like the midi maxi satin skirts. If you're gonna get a midi maxi skirt, just like can't be super cheap, because they look super cheap. And that like sucks to say because I love like something affordable, but you know, go to the thrift store, try and find one that's a little better quality, Depop, whatnot, Poshmark, all that kind of stuff. But if you want just like a midi skirt, just try going for something that isn't satin if you want it to be a little bit more inexpensive. I think like a pleated midi skirt is a lot more fashion forward right now and a lot, yeah, I don't know if I want to say cuter. Or even like the suit pant kind of midi skirt. The ruffle tier midi skirt, you can get really inexpensive and it doesn't look super cheap. Like this satin midi skirt, if you get it on a budget, it looks like you got it on a budget, which nobody really wants. So just try something else if you're gonna get a satin skirt. Either spend the money on it, because they can be really, really pretty. Like if it's that real satin silk material, they're gorgeous. If they're cheap, they're horrible. Last thing I said is just commit. So instead of being like, oh, I want a pair of baggy jeans, and your jeans are only like straight leg, they're not even baggy, maybe they're just like baggy on the calves, but the thighs are still tight, it's not gonna give the effect you ever wanted. And it's like you're scared to fully go to that like fully baggy denim because it feels weird. It's gonna be weirder if you just like stay in the middle. If you want baggy jeans, get baggy ASS jeans. If you want a super mini skirt, don't just like, you know, get something in the middle that isn't really midi, isn't really mini. You have to just get the mini skirt. It's this whole idea of like committing. And I keep talking about this as like 2024, one of my like things that I want to do is like committing to the bit. But even like just committing to anything that you wear. Being like, oh, I really want to wear the like giant 70s sunglasses. You can't get ones that are just like in the middle. You have to get the big giant ones and fully commit to it, or it's just not very gonna like pull the same. It's not gonna look right. So that's my last thing. Whatever you're gonna do it with your whole heart, and it'll just translate so much better. It'll look so much better. I promise you'll be more confident in it. That's something that's like in the middle. Honestly, middle is out. Whatever is in the middle, I don't want it. Get it out of here. I want all in or all out. Okay, I wanted to talk about Parade because I am wearing them. Oh my God, I forgot to talk about it when I was talking about cheetah print. I literally have their little cheetah print bra on right now. This is the correct type of print also. Thank you, Parade. Something I absolutely adore about Parade that so many other brands don't have is the sizing on their like bralettes. It's not just small, medium, large, whatever. It even goes to 1 plus, and then like 1.5 plus, I think it is. So if you have a smaller band size but a bigger cup, you can still wear their bralettes, which so many places, especially when I was younger, I always wanted to wear like the cute lace bralettes, and I never could because they just didn't have anything to accommodate like my size. So I always get, and I'm able to get actually cute bralettes and not like ugly old lady ones. Parade literally warms my heart, and I just think of all the other little girls out, not little, all the younger girls out there who, you know, get to also wear their cute bralettes and not feel left out. If you guys want to shop Parade, you can use my code LANEY50 for 50% off. The website, again, my favorite bralettes ever if you want something cute and size inclusive. So again, use the link in the description box. Thank you again to Parade for sponsoring this video. Okay, that's it for this video. Kind of quick, but honestly, my teeth hurt. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know like your fashion do this not that's, because I always think it's so fun to read about, and especially I just think it's so fun when somebody in the comments is like, oh my gosh, I would never do this but I would always do that, and it's exactly opposite of everything that I think. Like, I love it. And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you in a few days. Bye.